All right, I'm back. Did you guys finish? Did you do all five? Yes? Great job, great job, great job. All right, so let's keep going. So now we're going to open up our TikTok app. We're going to click on the profile and we're going to add account. We're going to continue with Google. Continue with Google. Not sign in with Google. Continue with Google. Find the one that we just did. Antonio TTK01. Perfect. Let's put in my birthday. I believe I used... See, like I said, you don't have to use your own birthday as long as you're over 18. If you don't feel like using your own birthday. No, but you got to be over 18 to be doing this anyway. All right, next. Okay, Tampa, Florida. All right, so now let's set up our profile. It's one of the first things I like to do. So at the top of the page is we're going to edit our profile. Yep. All right, so one of the first things I like to do is to change the photo. It doesn't have to be a picture of yourself. If you have cats or dogs and you know your fur babies, it's all right. Take a picture of them. If you're a gardener and you're outside in your garden, take a picture of what you're doing. It's all right. Just take a picture of something you love. If it's yourself, take a picture of yourself. So I'm gonna take a picture of myself. It's all right. We can show our faces. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Right there. I like that one. All right. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. I like to change. I like to update the name, but I just leave it as what what I have written down, what the username is and what the email is. 01. So Antonio TTK01. That's going to be my name. You can only change your name every 7 days. I'm gonna change my username. It's available. Sweet. You can only change your username every 30 days. That's cool. So now let's work on our bio. All right, so we're going to add our link to the bio. It's very important. When people check out our profile, they're going to see a link. I'm going to show you how to draw attention to it so they know where to go. When you get past 1,000 followers, TikTok lets you put in a link where you can click. You can click it and it'll take them to the website. But for now, because we have 0 followers, we have to earn the right to do that. But we can still put a link inside of our bio. And they can't click on it, but they can read it, see it, and then they can go and visit it themselves. That's why we want something easy and something you can remember. Something you can read easily and something you can remember. So let's put how I make a full-time income from home. I'm gonna go down to the next. Also remember, right now the limit is 80 characters, so we got to make it count. All right, can't be writing a novel. Short and sweet. Please use emojis. They fill up the space. They don't fill up too much space, and they help. All right, and then what did we decide? We decided on cash flow done for you, abbreviated. All right, cash flow done for you.com. If you want to do the www, you can. If you don't, it's not necessary. But for now, I'm gonna do it. Since I have such a short, if you didn't have room, you can save space on the www. Let's say that. All right, so everything looks good. I might be able to add another. Yeah, I can. I can add 2 more. There it is. Can't miss that. All right, that is everything on the profile page. So now we're almost ready to add our first video. But before that, I'm going to go over a few things. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you some samples to use until you get the ball rolling. So I'm going to give you 5 ideas. We're going to go through it. I'm going to show you how to upload the video. We're going to talk a little bit about hashtags, and we're going to get this thing going. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so let's put our phone down. I'm going to put it down just for 1 second. And then let's talk. Let me do this. Let me bring it over so I can show you. There are 3 major components of a successful video. Hold on, let me clean it up a little. It's a little bit rugged. Let's do wrap. Let's wrap this bad boy. Wrap. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so the 3 major components are, as you can see here. Let me see if I can make it a little bit larger so you can. All right, so the 3 major components are your video headline or your hook. The first 3 seconds, whatever you do in the first 3 seconds kind of decides if your consumer is going to continue watching or continue reading. So you need a hook to hook them to stay and watch the entirety of the video. We're only doing 7-second videos, so for now we're okay. The hook is pretty good. These are ones that have worked. I've used them before and they work. The next thing is called hashtags. This is how TikTok knows what your video is about, and it helps to target the audience. It helps find your target audience. So you're actually looking for people who are looking for these keywords because you know that they are looking for your product. And the third part would be the sound. We use viral sounds. If it's viral, we want to use it. We don't want to use something that nobody's really using. So we're going to pick from the top 12 viral videos. These are recent, so they should be in the top 12. So we're going to find out. All right, so if you can see, let me enlarge. I'm going to enlarge this one because we're going to do this one first. So let's make it slightly bigger so we can read it. Okay, and I'm going to stretch it out. Give it room to breathe. Give it all room. Everybody gets room to breathe. Yeah. Let's go this way. All right. So as you can see, these are the hashtags. This is our hook. Discover the number one system thousands have used to replace their 9-to-5 online. And insert link. That insert link is where you're going to put your link. Now, that is important. That's actually called a call to action. Every time you do this, that you put up a video, you must make sure you put a call to action. People are not going to know to go click on your profile, on your bio to see your link. It might sound obvious to some people, but trust me, you need to tell them what to do. At the end of every video, tell them exactly what you need to do, what you want them to do. You need them to go to this link, tell them go to this link. You need them to check out your bio, tell them check out my bio. You need more information, go to my bio. You need a call to action. That is very important. Never forget that. We're going to use hashtags. I've heard some people say you only use I think you should use at least 7. I've seen people have said use 3. I've gotten better results between 7. Anything over 7. Between 6 and 7 is a good number. So that's what we're going to stick with. I try to do around 7. If you want to put more, feel free to put more. And then the sound, like I said, we're going to use TikTok viral. This one is viral. Going Love You So by King. Yeah, it's on top right now. You're gonna see once we start doing this. So let me bring back my phone. Now normally I'm gonna include a list of am I blocking it? Do we have enough space? How's that? That's not too bad. Okay, that's good. We can work with that. All right, so it's time to do our first video. You guys ready? You guys excited? If you're excited, let me hear it. Make some noise. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna add my number right now. You see that plus sign in the bottom, the lower bottom, lower half, that black, it's a black box with a white plus sign. That's what we want to press. And it automatically brings up our camera. All right, so it does, we don't have to do any overthinking. It's not as difficult as it may seem. It's very easy. What I'm doing is I'm actually positioning it so I am a little bit off. I'm not center. I'm a little bit off. The reason I do that is because I know I'm going to put some text. I'm going to put my headline. I'm going to put my hook right there. So I want to be in camera, but not in the way of the words. Okay? So let's do it. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to smile and nod. And you're going to see how easy it is. You can do it. Trust me. You can do this. All right. So ready? Let's go. 7 seconds. We're aiming for 7. Seven seconds on the dot. And that's it. That's it. Oh, yeah. A good looking fella right there. Yeah, you know. All right, so let's look at the options down below. You have an option for sound, option for text, stickers, and effects. We're going to keep it simple. Normally, I actually like to do my sound last because if you put on a sound, it's going to play on a, remember, this video is 7 seconds. It's going to play on a continuous loop, 7 seconds. That's going to get super annoying real quick. And I don't want to turn my volume down, so I just save it for last. We're going to jump straight into the text, all right? All right, so just press the text. See that pops up, the little cursor? And we are doing discover the #1 system thousands have used to replace their 9-to-5 online. We're not done yet. We want to do a call to action. So I'm going to go to the next line. You know me, I like to use emojis. Please feel free to use them. They make it fun. Sometimes you can't say certain words on TikTok because they do scan your text. If you notice, I didn't use the word money. I didn't use finance. There's certain keywords that I avoid because I've noticed that they don't really like it. So I try to, if I can use an emoji to represent it, if you want to say money, I would put the money icon. Some dollar bills, a big bag of gold coins. I would do that. I would not put the word money on there. So what was our, you guys remember? What was our, I remember, cashflowdoneforyou.com. All right. So we're going to put our website here. Cashflowdoneforyou.com. And it fits perfectly. All right. So do you see that A in a box, a A surrounded by a box? If you press that, it will do certain formatting. Like right now, it just highlighted it in black. Now I got a black background. So if you were to press it a few more times, it would change. It would cycle through, and you'd get back to the original. I'll show you this. And then the color wheel is at the bottom. So if I wanted a black background, I'd hit the black, red, orange, yellow, green. So let's do black because a lot of my things back there is white. My wall behind me is white. And then I'm going to do a little bit of transparency. Now, you see where it says classic typewriter? You can change your text. I like classic. I wouldn't do that. I want people to be able to read it. That's not bad, but let me see what it does. Man, that takes up a lot of space. That's perfect for you guys that want to cover your face, right? So let's do classic. We want it to be able to be legible. We want it to also fit. Now, there's a box. It's an imaginary box of where you want to keep your text and your whatever action is going on. You want to keep it within this box. There's an app called CapCut. That's the one that I use. I prefer to use. I don't use TikTok's editor. It's no bueno. I use CapCut. Once you edit it on TikTok, it stays on TikTok. If you upload that video, they're gonna put a watermark on it. Anytime you download it, it's always gonna have a watermark. And if TikTok shuts down your account, that video is gone. You can't. There's nowhere you can find it. It's there. So it's gone in the wind. So, but if you do it on CapCut, it's on your device, so you can always upload it. You can always make changes. Now, if I upload this video, I cannot make any changes to it. I have to delete it and redo it. Actually, I have to redo it entirely. But if I use CapCut, I can make whatever edits I need to make and re-upload it. So I use CapCut. I don't use this. I'm just doing this just to show you guys how to get going. We're just trying to get you going. And there's also another app called SnapTalk that allows you to download a TikTok video without the watermark. But it's just an extra step. If you use CapCut, you won't even have to worry about any of that. Now, another benefit with using CapCut is that, remember, if TikTok shuts down your account or you delete your account, all the videos are gone. If you use TikTok's editor, if you use CapCut, it's still there. The benefit of that is that when you start your new account, you can upload these new videos, the same videos. Now, you don't have to make old videos. You might be able to just mess around with the begin or put something else on the end, but the majority of it has already been done for you. That's the beauty of it. That if you feel, even if, let's say, the account wasn't performing as well, you can still take those videos and start up a new account and reuse them and see what happens. The reason why we make 5 accounts is because sometimes TikTok treats each account differently. There's going to be times where you can use a hashtag on one account and you can't use it on another account. There's going to be a time where you might use the same or similar video. You split testing it. You might use a similar video on one account. It takes off. On the other account, nothing. So that's why we use 5 accounts. That's why we use CapCut, because we want to be able to reuse this content. And it makes it a lot easier. If you were to download a TikTok video and try to upload it on YouTube or upload it on Instagram, they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't want other people, they don't want a competitor's watermark on their platform. And that makes sense. So when you use CapCut, you avoid all of that nonsense. You get to reuse the same content across everybody using it. And if anything fails, you have a backup to where you can reuse the content again if you have your account shut down, or even if you close it because it wasn't performing. All right, so how's that look? It's legible. I can see it. It's in the box. This word is actually a little too long. Discover the number one. And also in CapCut, there's a box and they show you where it's best practice to keep your content, and it's going to work across all boards. If you follow the guidelines, the grid lines that they put, you're going to be able. Your content will be viewable across all the platforms, which is great. All right, so we've got that. We've got our call to action. Make sure you have your call to action always. Okay, always. All right, so if I press next, this is where the hashtags go in the next screen. But since we're here, let's go ahead and add the sound. The sound won't play on the next screen, so it's fine if I add it now. Do the text, then add the sound. All right, so this is what they recommend. And it's so funny. I've used sounds that they recommend, and it does nothing. I've used sound that they recommend, and a couple weeks later, I get a warning for copyright, some kind of copyright, because the sound has a copyright claim. And I'm like, man, I never heard of this song until you showed it to me. You guys gave it to me. Why am I getting a copyright claim? But it's just so funny, little quirks of TikTok. But we're not messing with that. We're gonna hit this search, this magnifying glass, the right hand side. If you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see where it says TikTok viral. This is what we want to press in the playlist. These are the viral videos. If you see top 1, top 2, top 3, all the way to 12. Pick any one between 1 and 12. That's it. You're doing 5 videos a day, so you have a choice of 5 songs to choose from, 5 viral sounds to choose from. I see number 4. I recognize number 4 is actually already on here. So I'm going to use it. That's a sign. Uh, monkeys spinning monkeys. All right. I'm going to add it. I don't have an original sound, so I can actually turn off my original sound. But if I wanted to adjust the volume, I would press volume. And then as you can see, there's a slider. I can turn up the sound, turn it down. I'm going to leave it right there. That sounds good. All right, so let's go to the hashtags. All right. This is where you put your hashtag. You can see the little hashtag mark. You can either use your keyboard to do it, or you can just press the little hashtag right there. So let's go ahead and start typing up our hashtags. All right, so the first one that we have is best side hustle 2022. Side hustle. All right, so if you notice, as you're typing, TikTok makes suggestions. If I drop my keyboard, look at this. They're showing ones that were used. Now, because we're a small account and we have 0 followers, but we're a very small account, we don't want to go for the ones that have a large number. I like to go for whichever one's lowest, not too low. Best side hustles for beginners 2022, 900,000. I would prefer less, to be honest. If you can find something on the 50,000, because I'm gonna give you, after this, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you some guidance on which hashtags. I'm gonna show you where to find hashtags and which ones to choose. But this is one of the best ways to do it. Let TikTok suggest it, and find ones that's not being used too often. So I'm gonna use that one. Next, let's do best side hustles for beginners. We already got that. Best side hustle. Make money online. Make money online from home. All right, so I know this one's gonna have so many people using it. Make money online. All right, if I stop right there, make money online has 3.2 billion with a B. Yes, I did. I said it. That's a lot. We are a small account. We have 0 followers. We're not going to be able to compete with the people that have 50,000, 100,000, a million followers. They can use these hashtags because their TikTok will give them precedence. They will give them priority over our small accounts. We haven't proven ourselves. Our content is unproven. We're not going to get any crumbs. So I wouldn't even choose that. I would go down here, make money from your phone. 48.7 million views. That's where we're gonna be. We're gonna get there. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get there. So that's 2. Let's move on. Make money online. What did we do? Make money. Let's see. Let's type it in all the way just to see what happens. Make money online from home. Let me just see what. Make money online from your laptop, 172. See, that's within our range. I like that. Also, a trick that I like to do is I like to make my username, a hashtag. So right now we have 0 views, but it's going to help it out in the long run. TTK. In fact, let's use just the base, because I can use the base across all the other ones. Instead of doing Antonio TTK01, I can use it Antonio TTK on 01, 02, 03, 0. So let's leave it at that. As you can see, it has never been used. So we're adding it. We're adding it. All right, TTK. I just wanted to throw that in there, and I like to throw it in the middle somewhere. Next, so you use your username. Don't use mine. All right, side hustles. Side hustles for, is it YOU or you? Okay, for you, right there. 58 million. All right, so you see side hustles for busy moms, 274. No, that's way too low. Now, there are side hustles for moms, 3.7 million. That's within range. That's good. I like that. Side hustles for you, 400 416K, 415K views. Side hustles for you. Let's do that. It's an up and comer. Side hustle hacks. Side hustle hacks. Okay. 1.7. I'll scroll down. Side hustle. No. Side hustle hacks 2021. You want to be recent. Please don't put last year's hashtag. Please. Side hustle 2022. That's getting 169K. Okay. Remember, we're trying to take these hashtags are more likely to be viewed by people. If you try to get ones that have been used too often, that means you are competing against millions. Side hustles had what, 3.2 billion? You are competing against 3.2 billion other videos. We don't want that. We want a low competition, but not no competition. Just a low competition while we build up momentum. What's the next one? Side hustle ideas. If I type in side hustles, side hustles has 1.7 billion. We don't want to compete with that. It's no competition, to be honest. What are we doing? Side hustle ideas. All right, let's see where we stand on that. 763 million. If you were to go, look at this one. Side hustle ideas 2022 with the money bags. 2.3 million. It's being viewed, but the competition is not as stiff as the rest of them. And actually that's it. Let me go back and double check. I like to double check. Yep, I got my sound. Yeah. All right. We are ready to post. I got the call to action. That's it. That's it. Post now. It's our first video. Fingers crossed. All right. It is posted. That is awesome, guys. We just posted our first video. That wasn't too bad, right? It wasn't too bad at all. Not at all. You guys did great. I'm so proud of you. Let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna continue doing it. The rest, I'm gonna stop the video and do the rest. You can do the same. Before I go, let me look at something. All right, so before I go, let me put this. I'm trying to keep everything in one area so you guys will be okay. I think let's create another sheet. Let's do another sheet. Oop. All right, so sheet 2, I'm gonna add this. Oh yeah, every time. Jeez. Okay. All right, so this is what I was talking. I know it says uses. All right, so if you have this, let's make this larger so you can see it. All right, you don't want to cooperate. It's all right. We're gonna make it work. All right, so here it is. If you have between 0 to 1,000 followers, we're trying to use hashtags that only been used 50K times, under 50K. That means that there are less than 50,000 videos using that same hashtag. Now, sometimes you won't be able to find that low number, but you want to keep it low. Keep it as low as you possibly can. When you get above 1,000, between 1,000, 101, and 10,000, we're trying to use the 150K to 250K. Once you get over 10,000, now you can use the 250K to the 1 million. All right. These are proven strategies that will help your account grow. All right. You just got to remain consistent. You have to make sure you post every day. We're doing 5 videos on 5 accounts every day. That is a commitment you have to make. You have to be consistent. Just because you post a video and it doesn't get that many views, I don't want you to get discouraged. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Okay? I've had videos that didn't get that many views, and then maybe a month later, it took off. you know. And I thought it was I've had videos where I'm like, yes, this is the one. Woohoo! This I might even win a Grammy or something or Oscar for this one. And you know what happens? Womp womp womp. Nothing. So I don't get discouraged. Just make sure you remain mentally tough, stay consistent. Um, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, join the Facebook group because sometimes you just need a little motivation, you know, and that's what they're gonna do on the Facebook group. The myth, the multi-income funnel, private Facebook group. I also have my own group. I'm gonna actually. I started it recently. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Feel free to join. Now you're gonna have a direct contact. You can always message me through the group. You could text me. You could email me. All those options are available. So enough about the hashtags. I've got one more for you. Let me pull it up. I can't find it, but you know what? I can write it out. All right, so these are the apps I recommend that you download. The first one is obvious, TikTok. You can't do anything without it. You can't work on TikTok without TikTok. The next one is CapCut. It's a real good app. I think that's the one. That one will be your best friend. Snap Talk. That is the one when you do uh, a TikTok video using the TikTok editor and you want to download that video without the watermark. This allows you to do that. The only reason I don't use it because it doesn't allow you to change. You can't really edit it. You can't change the text that you wrote. You just all it is the exact video without the watermark, and sometimes that comes in handy. Sometimes there might be a reason that you need it. It's fine. It's good to know that it's out there. We're gonna have a YouTube. You know the YouTube app. There's also a lot of people don't know. There's also a YouTube Studio. Oops, Studio. There's a YouTube Studio app. That allows you to do a little bit more editing. It's not as in depth as if you're on your laptop on your computer, but it's actually a little bit better than the YouTube app itself, the YouTube Studio app. And then we can't forget about Instagram. So those are the 6 apps that I recommend, and I'm gonna save this. It's gonna be included in this. I'm gonna leave this sheet, this template. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna add a link so you guys can download it for yourselves. So you can get so you know what, you have something to follow. All right. So that's it for this video. We set up our 5 Google accounts, we set up our 5 TikTok accounts, and we posted our first video. That is a very eventful day. That's a full day. I like that. We got a lot done. We got we got the ball rolling. From now on, that was probably the hardest thing to do. From now on, everything else is just gonna be clockwork. The next video I'm gonna have some more examples for you. I'm not gonna leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna help you along a little bit further until you get your own legs, and you can walk a little. Then I'm also going to show you how you can find unlimited ideas. So you don't have to rely on me. You can rely on yourself. How to find ideas. I'm going to show you ways how to find trending hashtags. Other than just typing it in and doing the drop down, we're gonna find some more precise ones, and we're going to use that as a jumping board to find the ones that are going to work for you. So in this video, I also showed you how we got free organic traffic. That means in the next video, I'm going to show you the paid route, paid traffic. It's straightforward. It's not going to take long. I'm going to show you that. Then I'm going to show you. Then we're going to post some more videos. We're going to learn how to get ideas, and then we're going to learn how to get hashtags. there's a lot more to come. So stay tuned. You guys are doing great. I'm so proud of you. You guys are doing such a great job. Thank you for sticking with me. Um, Again, if you like what's going on here, if you like what you see, if you love the content, subscribe, like, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you on the next one.